こんにちは、ジャパニーズアモのミサです。Do you feel unmotivated? やる気が出ない？ Are you tired? 疲れた？ Are you burnt out? ヘトヘト？ It's okay, we can get over this together. First, give yourself a big hug. 自分をぎゅっと抱きしめて。ぎゅっ hug. I would hug you if I could, but for now, just give yourself a big squeeze. Don't beat yourself up. Be gentle to yourself. 自分に優しくして。It's normal to feel stuck when learning a language. You might be thinking, I'm not improving, I'm not doing enough. Why am I not as fluent as that person? And the first thing you can do, and the kindest thing you can do for yourself, is to stop comparing yourself to others. 比べちゃダメ. And that's easier said than done, right? It's not like you want to feel jealous. It's not like you want to compare yourself to others, but remember that you're unique, you're different, and you're great, right? Everyone has different strengths. Maybe your friend, your neighbor knows more kanji, but does that mean that person is better at Japanese? No. Maybe your pronunciation is better. Maybe you understand the culture much better. And some people think that, respecting the culture, respecting the people in that country are more valuable than actually being super fluent in that language. So really, don't beat yourself up. You're unique. Your pace is your pace. Your friend, your classmate is studying 5 hours a day. If you can, then that's good, great for you, but not everyone can do that. And that's okay. Everyone has a different schedule. Everyone has a different attention span. For example, I can't focus on one thing for hours and hours. And that's okay. I study in my own way and I get the result. So do what works for you. Maybe you've watched videos on study tips and you've heard that you really have to study a lot of kanji every day. And yeah, for some people that works. But if you don't enjoy learning kanji, then while you're especially feeling stressed and unmotivated, don't do it to yourself. Focus on what you like and focus on what you find helpful. So if you prefer learning the grammar, then focus on the grammar and kanji can wait. And people tend to get praises for passing the exam, passing the JLPT, and getting grades, right? But I think the process is the most important thing. The efforts that you are putting in matter, not the result of your test, your exam, but the fact that you are studying even a little bit, it makes a difference. And you should really get praised for it. And when you're an adult or you're studying by yourself, people don't give you, acknowledgement, or they don't really praise you for studying, right? I mean, as a student, you might not get that either. But it's easier to do some tasks like, or work that people appreciate. For example, you clean the house and your family member, appreciates you and says good things to you. That's easier. You feel like you've done something good and you feel motivated. While studying, it feels so lonely, right? You're like studying for yourself and you're not getting really any feedbacks. I mean, maybe you get, correction from your teacher or your friends, but it's not really the same. But I see you. I know you're studying really hard, or you're watching my video right now to get motivated to study, and you should really give yourself credit. It doesn't matter if you're not fluent today, you're making efforts and you are making progress. Okay? There's this funny phrase in Japanese. コツコツが勝つコツ or コツコツがコツ It sounds really funny, right? 面白いね。コツコツが勝つコツ。コツコツがコツ。You can try to repeat it. コツコツがコツ or コツコツが勝つコツ。So, コツコツ means little by little or steadily, like doing something little by little and steadily. Okay, コツコツ。And コツコツがコツ on its own can also mean tips, tricks, hacks, knacks. Basically, a way to do something easier, better, right? So コツコツがコツ means doing something little by little or steadily is the key, is the way to win. So there comes katsu. Katsu means to win. So コツコツが勝つコツ means doing things little by little steadily is the key to win. Yeah, just tiny things can improve you. You might not see it, but it really does. And you really need to give yourself credit. Don't beat yourself up. Don't say, I was supposed to memorize 100 kanji by the end of the month. Instead, I only know 5. And that's okay. It's really okay. In fact, setting really big goals is not helpful. So when you cannot meet those goals, you end up feeling like a failure, and that's not what you want. Because you are not. You are trying hard, and seriously, that should count. You're not a failure. Yeah, I want you to remember this コツコツがコツ. You can use コツコツ with verbs like 勉強する, like コツコツ勉強する, like to study little by little, steadily, or コツコツ貯金する, to save money. And another saying in Japanese that I want you to remember is 継続は力なり. 継続は力なり. It means persistence pays off. Basically, if you're putting efforts in, then it will become your strength, your power. Just slowly but steadily, コツコツ. But that doesn't mean that you have to do it every day, you have to study every day. You need a break. It's okay to take a break. 休んでもいいんだよ. If you really feel like taking a break is bad, or you feel guilty when you take a break, because I used to feel that way a lot. A workaholic. But yeah, it's impossible to work without rest. Okay? So anyway, if you do feel that way, Then you can watch something in Japanese, read something in Japanese, or watch my videos, but not really, studying. It's okay, just put my videos in the background. Anything can help, right? It's okay. And if you're watching anime while you're taking a break, don't beat yourself up for not understanding words. Like sometimes I don't understand what people are saying, even though I'm a native speaker, and that's normal. Some people have different dialects, or some people speak really, really fast, and when people speak super fast, you might think, I don't get it because I'm not Japanese, but don't worry. I'm Japanese and I don't always understand what people are saying when they speak super fast. So it's overwhelming. So it's okay. Don't worry. 心配しないで. And there's one exercise that I want to share with you. Try to think of a word that starts with a, and then I, and then u, and then o. Huh? Did I miss it? A, I, u, e, o. So basically, Japanese alphabets. In English you can do A, apples, B, bed, C, candles, D, dogs. And I used to do this when I had a panic attack. It kind of helped me calm down. And I think it's great exercise even when you don't have a panic attack, to be honest. So it's like a tiny, easy exercise. So start from A, and there is no word that starts with like not Japanese word at least. So you have to skip but you can do also O, the O particle one. That also is impossible. So you gotta skip some, but think of words from A to Wa. Yeah. So you can, of course, use dictionaries or apps, or you can just try to think of a word, and it's kind of a fun brain exercise. So yeah, you want to try together? Asa, or you might have thought of a word like owl, blue, inu, dogs, usagi, rabbits. Now I think of animals first, but you can always change that. So eki, station, o, onsen, hot spring, and then you move on to ka, kami, hair or paper, kissaten, coffee shop, kumo, clouds, keshigomu, eraser, rubber, koen, park. See, even I struggle to come up with a word. So again, don't feel bad if you can't immediately do it. But it's just like you're doing it for yourself, and there's no competitor or there's no other people judging you. Just do this tiny exercise, and it actually calms you down a little bit, I think, because there's an order, and yeah, it's nice. It's not like you have this list of vocabulary that you have to memorize. It's just like some fun game for your brain. So yeah, I hope you feel a little bit more motivated now. Again, don't compare yourself to others. Don't look at another person and think, oh no, I'm doing less, or oh no, my handwriting is not as beautiful. You are unique and you're great as the way you are. And that really sounds like a cliche, but it's true. You gotta hug yourself and give yourself credit. I mean, you're human, 人間, not a carrot, 人参. So it's normal that it feels like other people are doing better than you, right? The grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. 隣の芝生は青い. We say the neighbor's grasses are blue, green. And if you feel lonely or sad because nobody is really paying attention to what you're doing, seeing how much effort you are putting in, then let me praise you. You're doing great. And really, it's okay to take a break. It's okay not to push yourself when you're feeling burnt out. Be gentle to yourself, okay? And if you really want to do something with Japanese, then do the exercise that I shared with you, or just look at some vocabulary that I had in this video, and that's already an improvement. Remember, コツコツがコツ. Okay? Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your support, and I'm not perfect either. I struggle a lot as well, but we can do this together. Okay? じゃあまたね。バイバイ。